Welcome to the Cam and Ree Show.
I'm Cam.
And I'm Ree.
And today is going to be a different type of video today.
Yes, today we're going to start a new series with you guys, just basically talking, just so that we can, articulate our opinions, and you guys can let us know whether you agree, disagree, or anything like that in the comments. Mm-hmm. So today, our topic is friendships. So, I think that, so when you're in high school, right, I feel like your definition of friends are, like, different than your definition of friends as you get to college, which will also be different than when you're an actual adult, for real.
I agree.
Because I feel like people be trying to hang on to their friends, and they be like, oh, me and my best friend from elementary school, we're gonna be best friends forever. Or people, even in high school, they'll be like, oh, my friend, we're gonna be best friends forever. And it's just like, you have to let go of that friendship sometimes. And I feel like that's kind of hard for some people, because it's like, yeah, you don't want to lose your friend, but it's like, this friendship isn't benefiting me, or it could be hurting you.
I think friendships are made that way because over time you change. People change over time. You get have new hobbies. You be interested in different things, and you learn just so much more about yourself. So then as you change and evolve, the people that you surround yourself also can change and evolve. And not saying I feel like people be trying to hold on to their friends from the elementary, middle school because they just wanna not saying this for everybody, but I feel like some people like to gloat and be I feel like
we've been friends for so long. We've been friends for 20 years, we've been friends for 30 years, like that. Yeah, I feel you.
But I feel like sometimes people be trying to use that as a tactic to deflect, nothing's wrong with me because I can keep a friend for this amount of time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's more like not trying to put other people down, but I feel like sometimes people use that as an excuse. Well, I have friends from elementary, from 10 plus years ago, and in my opinion, I could keep it I feel like I have friends from middle school and high school, but we're in different stages of our life, and I feel like if you don't change the people you surround yourself with, are you really growing as a person?
Yeah.
Are you really evolving? Are you really growing into yourself, or are you just stuck in the same place?
Yeah, I believe that I don't think friends are as loose as what people use. People use friends as a very loose term. When I feel like friends, not everybody is your friend. Not everybody you hang out with is your friend.
That's true.
But they can be oh yeah, we cool. Yeah, we're cool. We're friends. We're friends. But yeah, we're cool. But I wouldn't call you my friend. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to introduce those people to other people. It's oh yeah, this is my friend, da da da. But not really my friend,
right?
If that makes sense. It's hard to explain, but it's
I feel
you don't really have. I feel like a lot of people, you don't really have multiple friends. I feel like if you do, your definition of friends is too broad.
Yeah, I feel like I have many associates, but there's a lot of people that are actually my friends. I feel like my friends.
I can count on one hand how many friends I got.
Right. I feel like my friends are people I talk to every day. They be like, oh, what you doing? They be checking up on me, and then vice versa for them.
Yeah.
It's not just somebody that I see as a high and by, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like that's true. And then I feel like I've known people, I've met people that have been oh, I've had a friend for 10 plus years, but they friendship really be going through it. if we're being honest.
Wow.
I don't want to use nobody's life as an example, but this one girl or whatever that I used to know, she had friends from way back when, way long time, but she would always talk about them behind her back and be nitpicky about them. And then once they come around, she was acting like everything's okay and it's the best thing in the world. So I was is that really your friend? No,
that's not your friend.
No, mind you, I just met the girl, and you telling me all your friends' business, that's okay. Be for real.
Literally. I've met a couple people like that at work. Just people really just be talking, honestly.
That is true. People do be talking.
Especially at work. I feel like there are different types of friendships, you know. So I feel like there's like
definitely
your
different
actual
types of
friends,
Yes.
and then I feel like you have
Your
work
friends,
friends, and then you have your school friends. So like your work friends are like just the people you talk to at work. You would never hang out with them in person, or like you would never hang out with them outside of work. Like you would never be friends with them if y'all didn't work together. Literally, y'all just cool at work.
Yeah.
And then you got your school friends, the people you only talk to at school. Like you would never be like, hey, come to my house. Or they would never be like, hey, come to my house.
And then you might like text them for the answers or something like that. Like, or be like,
for real.
Or be like, are you even going to class? Like stuff like that.
Yeah. So like those are school friends. Party friends need to be your friends.
Friends, to be honest. So maybe you, not so much party friends. Your party friends need to be your friends.
Yes, I feel like. Because a lot of these people,
Especially friends for that.
especially freshmen, when you come to college, stick with your friends, bro.
Yes.
Because we have had to walk too many freshmen home
back to the
because their friends left.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
Then there's also friendships. Like I feel like a friendship is, I feel like a true friendship, like y'all had to like get in like an argument just because y'all are so different people. Not saying like you would hope.
What did he say?
I feel like that's deep.
You lost me.
I lost you.
You lost me. What? Because
Maybe not a fight. I feel like a fight. Maybe I used the wrong term.
You mean like how each other handles conflict?
Yeah, how
Okay.
people handle conflict. Because
Okay.
friends are more so like that. Maybe not fight, but how people handle conflict. I feel like that's how you know who your true friend is and who's not your true friend.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had like a real for real conflict with my true friends, only because it's never had to get to that point.
Yeah, it never be that deep.
Yeah, it's never like, oh my gosh, you remember that one time you did this to me and I was mad at you?
Right. Then that's not your friend.
Literally. And then I don't know, I don't like, and even this thing, I'm not good at being mad at people. I'm not good at holding grudges at all. I don't understand how people do that. That takes a lot of energy.
It do. But at the same time, it don't take a lot of energy to hold a grudge at the same time. Like, I don't know.
It takes a lot of mental capacity.
It do. Okay. But that's something me personally, I'm working on, not trying to hold grudges so much. I think the only reason why I hold grudges is because I get that from my cousin. Because, oh my God, I remember when I was little. Anyway, this is going to be so sidetracked from the friendship conversation. Time in the TikTok. So, me and my cousin, growing up, we went to the same middle school and elementary school, right? So, that's my girl. She was a grade below me. And I remember me and my cousin, we had a falling out because she felt like I chose my best friend at the time over her. But I felt like she just didn't understand where I was coming from. But because I felt like she was like, we're family, But mind you, it was something trivial. I think it was like where I was going for recess. I think I didn't go play with her during recess. And I went to go play with my best friend at the time during recess. So she got mad at me. And her birthday was coming up. I remember. And she didn't talk to me for like a month or 2 months. Mind you, we're like 8, 9 years old. So wild. She held a grudge with me, and I remember I was like, bro, I don't understand her. So did I let her do her? Let her hold her grudge? And then October comes, that's when her birthday is. And she invites me to her birthday sleepover. So I guess she wasn't mad at me anymore. But I was just like, all right then. And then ever since then, we've never like got into another like disagreement or argument like that ever again. But we're older now and we're more mature, so we don't let trivial things get to us. But it was we reminisce about that all the time because it's so funny now. It's just so funny.
Okay, you said your off-topic story. Yeah. I'm the same mind. Even though it's not really off-topic because it is a friend though.
Go ahead.
So basically, I remember the dumbest thing I got mad at one of my best friends for. I got mad at her. It was so dumb. Oh my god. So
it was like that.
It wasn't like it was in middle school, and I think it was like I don't remember what grade or nothing, but it was like she had started to cuss. Around that time, and I was like, oh, my mom told me that I should surround myself with people I want to be like, and I don't want to be like you. And so I called myself being mad at her, right? And then she was like, baby, she was like, are you for real? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like trying to call me and stuff, and I was decline it. I was declining. It was so dumb, y'all. But I promise you, the next day or so, I was not mad no more. And me and her are still friends to this day. So that was dumb on my part.
It's okay. It's okay. She was on her big one, I guess.
If that's what you want to call
I
it.
don't know. But yeah, but like that's just examples of like conflict. But I feel like now I haven't gotten into like a conflict with my cousin ever since then. Or anything like that. Cause I guess we just grown to understanding. But that was my best friend anyways. Let's be real.
I didn't really have friends for real. In middle school, I didn't really have friends. I think that's whenever I started to like, I don't know. Middle school was a really weird time.
Middle school is weird.
It was like literally, I feel like I don't remember much of middle school because I literally mentally blocked out middle school. Honestly, I don't know. It was just a lot of self things, you know, like self-image, self-love, all of the above, and really trying to figure out who I was while also trying to make sense of whatever was going on in my head. And then doing all of that, you know, in turn, I wasn't a nice person to people in middle school. So it's like, I didn't have many friends, but like the people who stuck by me are still my friends to this day. So
I feel like in middle school, because of that friendship, I remember 6th grade, we were in the same class. 7th grade, we weren't in the same class. In my 7th grade year, I had the best year of my life. Because I was actually doing stuff that I like to do. Hang around people I like to hang around. And then I feel like it was like a switch for me. Like, maybe like that friendship actually doesn't work. Maybe that don't work. So, and then in 8th grade, we were in the same class again. So then I was really like, I'm back with her. So I think that friendship was actually like very nice. I cut everybody off from my middle school once I started high school. Let's be for real. I really did. I didn't want to talk to any of them. I didn't want to have contact with any of them. I wanted to pretend like I was a new person. Because I went to a high school none of them went to. That's the thing too. So I was happy. And then I was really just doing me in high school. Once high school came, I actually did like make friends. And then when I moved to Texas, I lost some of those friends because of the move. And I only have like one friend from high school that I'm super close with. But he is actually my best friend, so I was happy.
That's good.
Shout out to Ryan. That's my baby. But yeah.
Alright, y'all.
That's our TikTok for friendships.
Yes. Thanks
Tell
for
us
watching.
what you think. Tell us what you think in the comment section below.
Let us know what topic we should talk about next time.
And let us know if you agree with some of the things we said, if you disagree with some of the things you said. But please give us feedback if we should do more TikToks like this if you enjoyed our first one.
Right.
Because then we'll keep the series going.
That would really determine whether we keep doing this or not. If y'all don't like me,
we're not going to keep on doing it. But just food for thought. I think that's a good thing. Food for thought.
For sure. Well, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And check out our Instagrams in the comment section down below. The description box. Down below. And see y'all next time. Bye.